Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to show you how I created this little Rudolph. I'm coming in with Butterscotch with a really wet bead, and I'm just going to mould the top part of his head using my size 12 Glitterbels brush. And then I'm going to come in with my 3D brush and just indent where his eyes are going to be. And then once I've done that, I'm going to come in with a little bit more and just build his forehead up. Forehead? Would it be a forehead? No? The top part of his head anyway. So, and then I'm coming in with some Snowdrops white, and I'm just going to create the shape of his eye, and then I'll come in with another bead just to build it up, just to make it stick out a little bit more. I'm just going to do the same on the other side, just patting and pressing it into shape, feathering it down. Just going around the edges just to refine the shape a little bit more. And here's the second bead going on top. You want to make the bead quite wet so it just falls into place, because you don't want no lines and grooves inside it. You want it to be quite flat, well, rounded flat. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Smooth, that's the word I'm looking for. So then doing the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to create his mouth, well, the bottom bit of his jaw. And you want this quite flat, because you're going to pop his tongue on, and then his nose. So then I'm using a bit of Wifey for, well, inside of his mouth, his tongue, whatever you want to call it. It's not quite a tongue, so I don't even know what I was going for, to be honest. I was just looking at a picture on Pinterest. And then I'm coming in with a big bead of Butterscotch, just creating his, I don't even know what you called it, because it's not his nose, that's his, yeah, whatever this bit is. I'm just going to flatten it out, because I'm going to come in with more beads after. But I'm going to create his teeth first, give him some big chunky gnashes. And in the middle of them, well, in the middle of the white, I'm just going to come in and cut in just to make it look like he's got two little front teeth, two big front teeth. And then I'm coming in with some more Butterscotch, nice wet bead, let it fall into place and just press it in the middle so that when you pop the other one on, you have a nice groove. And just go around the edges and neaten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to come in and do his little quiff at the top of his head. Put a bead there and just a stab into the top and then blend it out. And then his ears. So you want to come in almost like you're making a petal. And then cut in the middle. Feather it out. And then on the top part, bring it back, well, fold it over and then push it back out. Gives it that nice little big lugger effect. And then do the same on the other side. Obviously this one can't be as big because I've ran out of room, but you still have another ear. Half an ear. And I'm just going to come in and give him a little bit of a neck, just so he looks like he's poking into the nail. He's starting to look a bit like a donkey, to be honest. When I was making him I thought, oh, this is going wrong. But then when I put his little antlers on, as you can see, I'm just doing wet beads and just moulding them into one another, getting bigger as I go up. Now he's starting to look like a reindeer and not so much like a donkey. And do the same on the other side. They haven't got to be the same. When you look at reindeers, their antlers are never the same anyway. They're not symmetrical, a bit like eyebrows. Sisters, not twins. So then I'm coming in with some carbon black and I'm just going to do his pupils. Nice wet bead. And then you can just go around and perfect it afterwards. And then on the other side, do the same. And then coming in with his bright red nose. Like always, I'm doing 2 beads. So the first one just to get the shape, and then the second one to build it up. And then I'm just going to go all around him with some hot chocolate, some really wet beads, just to shade him in and give him a bit of a darker shade. And inside his ears. You don't need much on your brush, you only need like a tiny little amount of acrylic powder and it just blends out nicely. If you do put too much on, just pop your brush back in your monomer and wipe it off. And I'm just coming in with some Taupe sand and I'm just doing exactly the same as what I've just done over him. Just going around the antlers, just giving him a bit of shading, just to make him stand out, because obviously I've done a white background and you couldn't really see it that much. So then obviously coming in with some white, doing his pupils, and I'm just going to give him a little collar with a bell. So using some Wifey and some liquid gold. Seem to get a little bow. Just do the outline, and then as it starts hardening, cut in right at the end and lift it up. And push it down. Then you can lift it back up at the end, and then cut in round the edges over the top, and it just gives it that little bell effect. And then to finish him off, I'm just going to come in and shade the background so he pops a little bit. And that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed watching me create Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.